morning. Hope you're doing well. This is Jerry with Wealth Dynamics. I'm heading into my office right now, but this morning I was reviewing my quarterly progress. Okay, so we're wrapping up quarter 2 of 2018. That's right, the year's almost half over, pretty much like halftime. And this morning I was reviewing, our revenue targets, our sales targets, some of my personal targets. And I want to encourage you, this is something that you need to be doing every quarter. This is a top success habit that when I started incorporating, I really started making progress with my business and with my life. So, you should have your annual goals. You should have your, 3-year targets, your 5-year targets, all of these different things lined out. But it comes down to, what do you need to do on a daily, weekly, and monthly basis to make those things happen? And it just so happens, I think it was the Romans came up with the calendar system, maybe it was the Greeks, but whatever group that was, we now work off of months, quarters, and years. So if you're looking at your weekly goal and you're at a quarter, you should be able to count up 12 weeks of progress. And if you can't, that means that next quarter, you need to double up on the next 12 weeks because you didn't do what you should have done last quarter. Now, if you achieved that 12-week or that quarterly goal, that means that next quarter, you don't still take a break. It's not like you don't have to do as much because you achieved it. It means that you pretend like you didn't and you start from zero. So every quarter, you need to be looking at your goals and starting from zero. The other thing you need to be doing, if you're married, if you have a business partner, you need to be sitting down and looking at your goals and your purpose and making sure that you're on track with it, that you're on the right path. Are our statistics where they need to be? Does everything look the way that it should look to indicate that we're making progress? Are we still abiding by our values and our policies? Okay, are we on track to meet these different projects that we're working on and get them completed like we said we would? So these are all things you should be doing every quarter. And the problem is week to week, we get really distracted. We get caught up in just like the stat or just the activity. And it's easy to not look up and realize, all right, yeah, we're on track. We're doing the right thing. And if we kept on doing, this is critical, if we kept on doing what we've been doing, we would win. If you never take that moment to look up, if you keep on doing what you've been doing, you may not win. You may not be on track, and you don't know that till you achieve and you reach the finish line, right? So what I do every quarter, I review, what do I need my income to be? What do I need my profit to be? How much money do I want to have in savings and assets? Those are my financial targets. Then I can dial those down into my weekly and my monthly targets, right? I also look at my life like outside of the business. What do I want to accomplish spiritually? Am I on track for that? What do I want to accomplish physically? What about mentally and emotionally? Okay, what do I want to do with my relationships? What does work look like? Okay, what do I want to do with my business? I kind of covered that. What about my finances? And then also, what about my fun and adventure? Now, if you're like me, fun and adventure probably is the area that tends to get left out if you don't put attention on it. That's totally me. I can work all quarter long and forget to take a vacation or go have fun or do anything like that because I just enjoy my work so much. So what I do is on these quarterlies, every quarter, me and Lexi have done this since we got married. Every quarter, we get away.